Hi, I'm Arya and welcome to my channel. This is my Salalah vlog where we are going to explore the place. If you haven't seen our previous vlog, do check it out. Link will be in the description. As we were resting and relaxing on the first day, we were all ready and energized and excited to start the next day. So get ready to see Salalah with us. We all woke up early and got dressed for the day. Our rent-a-car also came on time. So we jumped into our car, stuffing it with snacks and water for the day, and headed straight to our hotel's restaurant, where we enjoyed a hearty breakfast. The trip mode is on and we started off by filling the car with some gas. Our first stop was to Wadi Darbat, which was around an hour's drive from our hotel. As we drove on, we got to see how with each passing minute, the landscapes changed. And as we were going through a lot of hills and mountains, the views grew so much more spectacular. My camera was not doing any justice. It was that beautiful, even though we didn't visit the place in the right season. Unfortunately for us, the place was closed and all the boats were parked. It was very hot, but the water had a lot of fishes in it, which the kids were happy to feed. Because of the heat, we all felt like taking a dip in the water, cause it looked that inviting. But as no one was around and we didn't know how deep it was, no one was ready to take that risk. Kids were happy to get their feet dipped in the water. Given a chance, all three would be happy to spend the whole day in the water. So after clicking few pictures, we headed to our next destination. But on our way, we saw this place and stopped to click some more pictures here. During the right month, all this place would be lush green and colorful and will be thriving with people all over the place. Another thing that we noticed was you have to look where you're walking, because camels and goats roam around the place freely and they poop everywhere. So if you are not watching, your shoes will be coated in them. We actually hoped to spend some time in this place, but that didn't happen. While returning, we stopped in to use the washroom and saw this beautiful view. There was also a small path leading to a cafe. Off to our next destination, which was Tawi Atair Sinkhole. In between, we lost our way a teeny tiny bit, but soon we realized it and found the correct way. Now this path looks so dry, but during the season, this place is covered in greenery and mist. This sinkhole is the third largest natural sinkholes in the world. A sinkhole is actually caused by some form of a collapse on the surface layer, and Tawi Atair means well of birds, and we can spot many migratory birds here. Standing here, you can see how small the birds are, and in all those holes there are birds, and I truly felt if God had given us wings. From the viewing area, we can see only this much. I think there is a way to reach to the bottom, and I've also read that people hike in this place. If you want to do hiking, it should only be done under the guidance of a local guide, as it's very risky. Next, we headed to Jabal Samhan. As we were reaching the heights, it was as if we could touch the clouds. The spot was beautiful, with temperatures dropping and the clouds moving amongst us. But my anxiety levels were way through the roof as the area had no protection at all, and with kids, I just wanted to leave the place as soon as possible. But when I'm looking back, I wish I could have stayed there for some more time. Well, on our way back, we did manage to snack on the food that we had bought and considered it as our lunch. We are going to check out the Gravity Hill, and on our way we could see all these different landscapes. During the rainy season, it seems water flows through this way as the stones and rocks looked rounded and polished. Finally, when we reached Gravity Hill, it took us some time to figure out where exactly does the car move quickly when it is put in neutral, and as it was too hot outside, I didn't go out to get a video of it. Each and every landscape that you look at, be it the sea or the mountains or just a dry land, it looked picturesque. Next, we went to Wadi Hanna. This area looked inviting and much more greener, giving us high expectations, but to no avail. It looked like a big tank was built to hold the water. Maybe the water was clean, but it all looked very green, so we decided not to bathe in it. There also, some of us had high expectations to take a dip, but that also went down through the drain. And this is the boba trees. It is one of the rarest and the largest trees, and there are around 200 trees in here. This tree is like a succulent and stores water during the rainy season and survives nicely even during the dry season. We reached the residential areas and was looking for our last spot, which was supposed to be Taqah Castle. Google told us this was the spot, and we saw few tourists clicking pictures right in front of this fort, so we assumed it must be Taqah Castle. It was named Burj Al Askar, which we thought must be the name for Taqah Castle. The entrance fee was 1 Omani Riyal per person. Upon entering, we get to see a lot of photographs of the governors that resided in the castle before it was restored and opened up for the public. We got to see a lot of old stuff that were used in the castle. This castle was built during the 19th century as a private residence for Sheikh Ali bin Timan al-Mashani. And from 1913 to 1932, the castle became the government property, and it also served as the administrative center and residence for the local governors. This room had costumes and jewelries that were used during that time. This was a beautiful corner for sitting and relaxing with a wonderful view from those windows. It was like a reading nook where you can enjoy your book with the wind blowing from the sea. The steps here were quite high and steep, and we have to be cautious at all times. This was the rooftop area where you can get to see the entire village down below. And with the wind blowing, it was the most wonderful sight that I enjoyed from this trip. You can stand here enjoying this view for hours. It was that beautiful. This is the topmost area, I think, where the soldiers stood to guard the castle. I didn't want to be too adventurous, so I came down. We then went into this room where the weapons were kept. This is a small castle with very little things to see, so you can finish it off in around half an hour. Oh, I forgot to mention that only we ladies came to see the castle. Kids and daddies were waiting in the car as they didn't want to climb the stairs all the way up. But later on, once we climbed up, we saw a path leading to the castle where you can come with your car. It was actually behind the castle, so we asked them to come there. By the time we came out, they were waiting for us over there. We were so hungry by now, we bought few snacks from a street vendor. Now back to the hotel where we relaxed and later took the kids to the pool. But later in the evening we went out again to this bakery as tomorrow it was this little princess's birthday. So we came in to give an order for her cake. Next, we had a small city tour on our way to Nesto supermarket. Thankfully, this hospital, the bakery, the supermarkets were all in close proximity to the resort, which actually made us feel at ease. And now at Nesto, we had to pick up few things for tomorrow's birthday party and also grab few things for tomorrow's trip. After that, it was again back to the hotel where two of our cousins had landed. They drove all the way from Dubai and this is their room. We had dinner, chit-chatted a lot and later went back to our room. So that's it for today. See you in the next one. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a like if you liked our video and do share it with your loved ones. Until we meet next time, bye.